So today's stock market update is about Nvidia replacing Intel in the Dow Jones. So this is a major shift. We'll break down what this means for Nvidia as well as Intel and the impact on investors like you and me. So let's get started. First, let's talk about what is the Dow Jones. So the Dow Jones Industrial Average is one of the three big indices, along with the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. They are used to measure the stock market's performance. Think of these indices as a gauge of how well the market is performing and, by extension, the economy is doing. When Nvidia got added to the Dow, it signaled a shift towards new tech and AI as important drivers for growth. So I'm filming this on the weekend in the after hours. Nvidia's stock popped after hours after the announcement came out that they were replacing Intel. As you can see here, in the after hours, Nvidia is up 2.91%. Over the last 6 months, it's up 57.74%. Over the last year, up 211.12%. So we see that this company has been growing steadily. So Intel and Nvidia are both tech giants, but Nvidia's focus on AI has set it apart and made it the leader of the pack. While Nvidia's AI chips are powering cloud platforms and more, Intel has faced difficulties in staying competitive. Adding Nvidia to the Dow reinforces how critical AI has become. So before we go any deeper, let's take a look at how all three of the indices ended this week. The Nasdaq, known for its tech-heavy focus, was up only 0.80%. The S&P 500, which covers the 500 major U.S. companies, ended the week up 0.41%. And the Dow Jones, which includes the 30 leading U.S. companies from various industries, ended the week up 0.69%. So together, the performance of these indices give us an idea of the overall health and trends of the market. So Nvidia's earnings are upcoming later on this month, and given the demand for AI chips, the expectations are high when it comes to the results. Investors are watching closely to see if Nvidia can deliver, and with that, the stock price might push even higher. So here's a look at Intel's results. They just had their earnings this week. They beat when it came to revenue, but fell short on earnings. Intel's removal from the Dow highlights its challenges in keeping up with tech demands. Though still a key name in computer chips, Intel needs to step up its innovation to remain competitive. Its recent efforts in the new chip technology might help, but it's going to take some time. So here's a look at Intel in the after hours. It's down 1.85%. And over the last year, it's down 38.46%. So for me personally, Intel would only be at a trade level when it comes to my portfolio, but Nvidia is an investment, a long-term hold. So what does this information mean for investors? It shows that Nvidia has that strong market confidence when it comes to the future of technology, especially AI. And when it comes to Intel, they have a rough road ahead of them, and they need to make sure that they're getting on board with the current trends and tech landscape so that they can continue to have the potential of long-term growth. So before we wrap up, let me just share another addition to the Dow Jones, and that's going to be the paint producer, Sherwin-Williams. So they are also on the right path. They're taking the place of Dow Inc., which I'm not familiar with actually. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Check out my referral links for Webull and Moomoo, and consider joining channel membership. Leave me a comment letting me know what are your thoughts on this update when it comes to Nvidia, and what type of future do you think that Intel has ahead. So make sure to put that notification bell on so you can keep up with my latest videos and live streams. Okay, bye.